1949 Ford for sale in Fairchance, Pennsylvania, 15636 an immaculate custom 49 that's completely different. Funny how nostalgia works. For most people, it's safe to say that their first car was not their best car, just the one they have the best memories of. Ron Smith was 15 when he bought his first car, a 49 Ford with a flathead-six and a column 3-speed with overdrive. He worked all summer at his dad's Western Pennsylvania coal business to earn the $250 he needed to buy the car. When Ron was 16, the car was crashed and scrapped, and that was that. Like they say, gone but never forgotten. As Ron continued to think about driving another 49. I attended a swap meet about 5 years ago with no intention of buying a project car, Ron says. When I saw a 49 Ford two-door sedan sitting on a trailer, everything changed. I had to have this one. I paid $2,500 for it. The body appeared to be in good shape and it was all original. I knew it would be great if it was modified. Ron had the car in storage for 2 years before starting the project. When he started taking it apart, he discovered that his good-shaped sedan was pretty beat up, presenting more work than anticipated. Several years before, I met Larry Stewart, owner of One Off Rod and Custom, at the Goodguys Nationals in Columbus and saw several cars that he had built. They were immaculately done. I quickly decided this was the shop that I wanted to complete my car. After several meetings with Larry to discuss the project, I had the car transported to a shop in Middletown, Delaware. I had several ideas about how I wanted the car set up, and during the process Larry had some very subtle ideas of his own. I accepted these ideas and am very glad that they were implemented. The immediately noticeable changes are the shaved door handles and trip rails, hood, and deck lid, and fill gas filler door. More subtle are the grille's floating centerpiece, modified bumpers, and Studebaker Avanti mirror. Chrome was done at Polished Treasures in Chesapeake City, Maryland. Even more subtle is the reshaped top. One off chopped 1 inch out of the A-pillar, and 1 inch out of the B-pillar, then pushed the rear section forward approximately 4 inches to shorten the whole thing front to back. The result is a top that's about 4 inches shorter than a sedan and 4 inches longer than a coupe, splitting the difference for a unique look. The split windshield was retained and the door windows were replaced with one-piece glass. The biggest problem I encountered was choosing the paint color, Ron says. It took over a year to decide on the color, and this after numerous spray outs and trips to the paint store. Ultimately, Ron picked Root Beer Pearl and Dave Strong at One Off sprayed the DuPont paint. Schott Force 5-spoke wheels complete the impressive outward appearance of the 49. The rear 20-inch rims were 275/45 R20 Fuzion ZRi tires. In front, 18-inch wheels roll on 225/40 R18 tires. A complete Art Morrison IFS chassis replaces the factory frame, with ride-tech airbags improving the ride and stance all around. The 9-inch rear end runs a 3.701 ring-and-pinion ratio. Willwood discs, with 12-inch rotors out front and 13 inches in back, along with an ABS power brake electric high-power master cylinder, provide plenty of braking power. The sheet metal fabrication extends into the engine compartment in the form of a flowing, sanitary custom firewall, inner fender wells, and radiator cover. The beautiful work is not spoiled by an ugly engine. The Chevy 383 crate engine is equally impressive. Snug Harbor Hot Rods in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, did the machine and assembly work, using Speed Pro 10-1 pistons, Eagle rods, and an Eagle crankshaft, plus Patriot aluminum cylinder heads. A quick fuel technology 750 carburetor and Edelbrock Air Gap manifold provide fuel and air, lit by an MSD HyFire 6A ignition. The air cleaner is from Billet Specialties. Custom exhaust pipes connect a pair of Sanderson shorty-style headers to Flowmaster mufflers. The 700R4 transmission was rebuilt by Daltrans in Newark, Delaware. The interior was completely redone, based on concepts created by designer-illustrator Eric Brockmeyer, and turned into reality by Paul Atkins Interior in Huntsville, Alabama. Atkins used two-tone tan leather to recover seats out of a Lexus SC400. A custom center console runs the full length and houses the Jenny shifter and controls for the vintage Air AC and the Clarion sound system. A grand steering wheel was customized with a one-off horn button and mounted on a flaming river till column. The dash was extended and smooth and Hanaline 5 and 1 gauges were added. One-off rod and custom installed the American Auto wire harness. Spectators at the most recent Goodguys Nationals in Columbus got to see one more immaculately done one-off rod and custom creation, Ron's freshly finished 49. We took these photos on the first day of the event. On the final day, the car won a Builder's Choice Award. Since then, we heard the story about Ron's first car, the car that inspired him to build this one. So we had to ask him if this 49 is a lot like the 49 he worked so hard to buy when he was 15. He kind of laughed. Not even close. Please call 855-978-6455 for more information.